my gosh, y'all, I risked my life to show you guys Jess's beautiful cottage garden. There are bees everywhere. I wanted to show you more, but I was slightly intimidated because there's like, you walk out there and all you hear is bzzz, it like immediately intimidates me. So I ran into the greenhouse real quick to take shelter because, you know, bees can't get me in here. That is so not true. But I met Jess's today. I made my way out of the cottage garden because the bees are buzzing, y'all. I feel like I have become a lot closer to the bees than I have been in the past. Oh my gosh, there's a bee right beside me. Oh my gosh. There are so many more bees over here than there are at my house. It's in there buzzing around. Look at her beautiful wall of green beans. That's amazing. Every time I come over here, the first thing I want to do is walk through Jessica's garden because it makes me happy. And I actually got a message this morning from somebody who said, you talk about Jessica's garden often being an inspiration to you, but how do you not fall into the trap of comparison? And I thought that that was a really, really good question. Jessica and I have hit on this before. I'm pretty sure we've talked about this like maybe on one of my videos before, but it's hard, right? I mean, all of us deal with comparison. It's not like one person is exempt from that. I can guarantee you, anyone watching this video at one point or another has dealt with that in their lives. And it's just hard. It's something that we really have to consciously think about and deal with. And there have been seasons in my life where it was hard for me to come into Jessica's garden because I wanted so bad what she had. And I wasn't in a season where this is what God had for me. But honestly, like, I just spent a lot of time in prayer, and God really began to just give me this vision for what Jess and Maya, and not just them, but like my other friends were doing. God gave me this just great passion. Instead of letting that comparison sink in, instead of just letting all these doubts and insecurity fill me up, I just kind of leaned in and was like, okay, if I rally behind their dreams with them and I see this vision happen with them, it just really kind of shifted my mindset. And it no longer became this thing where I walked into Jessica's garden and I felt like, oh, why don't I have this? It was, oh my gosh, look what God is doing here. Look at the lives that are changing. Look at the impact that is happening. And when you help your other friends pursue your dreams, you would be surprised the wildest dreams that can happen in your own life. And that's what I began to experience when I really just let go of all of that. And I really just started rallying around my friends. That's a huge reason why you guys will see us talk about community. That's why we share so many different accounts on our YouTube. It's because that is really how God dealt with that for me. Instead of like running away from that, I ran towards that and was like, okay, how do I partner with these people? How do I build the community and realize this is not a competition? We are in this together. And that's how Nathan and I really feel called to do that, is to actively help other people, to actively show off the love and abundance that's going on in other people's gardens and what they're doing, and realizing we can't do it all. Jess and Maya can't do it all. You guys can't do it all. It takes all of us, and we're all better together than we are on our own. And so that's really, now I walk into Jessica's garden, and for years now, I've never come in here and felt insecure about my garden. I've never come in here and thought, man, I'm not doing it right. I come in here and I think, wow, she is changing lives. She is making impact. She is directly affecting her family in a positive way. And that encourages me. That does inspire me. It fires me up to go back home and do the same thing. And now, how funny that when I walk through this garden in just a few months, it's going to be mine. And that's pretty exciting. It started raining, and so now I'm booking it back to the high tunnel. This rain, y'all, has been crazy this year. Hey, goaties! All right, we made it in. Oh my goodness! My dahlias are popping up, y'all. Check that out. How cool! That is so awesome. This one's huge. Look how full this tunnel is. Check out those tomatoes. I know she has a chair in here somewhere. I have been thinking about this space specifically on what I envision doing, because I am going to be growing a lot of things in here through the fall and the winter. And so the outside over here, we've got the ginger Sean and I planted. We have the dahlias that I planted for Sean. But these two middle beds right here, I am primarily gonna be using for cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and I'm really excited. So I'm already thinking about when I need to plant the seeds for those and how I'm gonna am I gonna just start them over here, or what that looks like, trying to go ahead and go through my seed collection, make sure that I don't pack away a lot of stuff I actually need. And so, you know, Jess asked me the other day if I had kind of thought about where I wanted things in the house, and I'm like, actually I haven't. I haven't really thought about like placement of furniture in the house, but what I have thought about is what all I'm gonna plant out here in this tunnel, and I'm pretty excited. Check this calendula out. This is something I've always wanted to grow, but I've been pretty unsuccessful. And she has just like an entire sea of orange. So pretty. Well, you guys, I'm waiting on Jessica to make a mad dash down here. I've actually been down here doing this vlog and in the garden, which you guys are with me for, and she sends me a text and she's like, I'll be here whenever you get here. And I'm like, girl, I've been at your house for like 45 minutes. We could not quit laughing. But thank you guys for hanging out as I showed off Jessica's beautiful garden, all the hard work she's pouring into that so that Nathan and I can step into the season of stewarding it. I'm so excited. It's such a joy to be able to take you guys along for this journey. Thanks for hanging out. I'll talk to you soon.